Hi, welcome to the Frugal Kitchen. My name is Natalie. I am a child-free wife and ferret mom. We just moved from Chicago to Scottsdale, Arizona for my husband's job transfer. And we kind of unpacked everything, and you may be able to see behind me, it's a huge mess. And so I'm going to show you our organizing systems for a few different places in the house. First one is the master bedroom closet. No, that won't work. Okay, so here's the closet now. This is not how we normally live. We've got this dresser with sewing supplies in it and a few crafts and also my Halloween costumes. And this is also a huge mess, and I don't even know how it got this bad. We've got some built-in shelves, which are wood here and have been painted. I kind of wish that there were those wire racks instead. These are only 11 inches deep, so I don't know how we're going to fit the box of Mardi Gras decorations up there. They may have to go on the floor. The racks aren't the best. I usually like a rack about this high for clothes, closet rod, because I like them all in one level. But this was the only place we could fit the dresser. It wouldn't fit under there because of that bracket. So here's our crap, what it looks like now. And I'll see you in a couple days with the process and the results. Okay, I'm ready to organize the closet. This is our master bedroom closet. We live in a one-bedroom apartment, so this is the only closet, I guess, technically. Since I filmed the beginning introduction of this video, we have moved the dresser from here to here. Originally, we wanted it here, but we had a bracket in the way. The bracket that holds up the rod there. But then, here it is, Scott realized that if we don't hang anything on this rod, which we wouldn't, then we didn't need that bracket. So we're going to hang on to that and reinstall it when we leave. And he also added a shelf in the middle of these other ones. One problem we have with these shelves is they're not very deep. They're 11 inches deep, which is crazy. Crazy shallow to me. I have this giant box of Mardi Gras decorations, the purple box, to put it up here somewhere. So he added this. He's very handy. I would not normally recommend this to renters. He did have to put anchors in for some of the screw holes on the side walls because he couldn't find, there was like literally no stud that far in. So we'll probably end up taking this off when we move out. I don't know if we're going to leave it and possibly get charged their labor to remove it. That is a possibility when you're a renter. If you leave stuff the way the management doesn't want, they will charge you to fix it. So we have 4 shelves now instead of 3. This was our old utensil organizer, and it's way too long to fit in our new kitchen drawers, but I'm not ready to get rid of it yet. I don't know why. I think it's because I realize I move a lot, and it costs a lot of money to keep buying organizing stuff, just because the space you're in is a different size from the old space. So we might put it in a drawer in the bedroom. I guess it could work in the bathroom under the cabinet too, possibly. Although it's real bamboo and getting it wet would be a So when I moved out of my mom's house, she made me this box, that's her handwriting, of all my Christmas ornaments. But she keeps buying me ornaments, so it's kind of full. And it used to hold everything, including my stocking. It did not hold my stocking hanger, though. I had that just separately lying around. And was it after? It was after last Christmas. It was after Christmas, so too late to do anything then. Scott said, "Why don't I have a stocking?" And he's Jewish, so he just never asked for a stocking before. So I made this one using the pattern my mom used for my stocking when I was a baby. And if that's not cute enough for you, I also made stockings for our ferrets from the same pattern. There's a little ornament-sized stocking. And if you're a ferret owner, you know that they don't live all that long. And I was not interested in making like a dozen more stockings for ferrets that would be with me for a couple years, because I usually adopt them when they're old. So I put this plastic, you probably can't see it very well, but this plastic vinyl pocket in the spot where the name goes, and then I just embroidered the name on a separate piece of cotton and put the name in whenever that ferret is alive and will celebrate Christmas with us. So I need to put all of that in its own container, so I don't have like this plus a bunch of random stockings and stocking hangers. So I'm using this one. This container is almost too big for what I'm using it for, but I don't have another one that's big enough. And then if I wash this has some old stains on it that won't come up, then I could have a new container for something else. And I like having new containers. The only containers I bought for this closet project were from Goodwill. This one, $4. These, which I'm glad they bundled together, I think it was $2-something, $2.50. And this fabric one was kind of large. I think it might be for my stuffed animals. And I didn't realize this because our old thrift store, Village Discount in Chicago, doesn't have this policy, but Goodwill says you can bring things back that still have their tags on them up to 7 days after purchase. So if you're interested in checking it out, it would be pretty cost beneficial for you. One thing you probably won't find is matching stuff, and I know that Pinterest and YouTube kind of push the whole matching stuff as, I don't know, clickable. But you really don't need that stuff, and if you have two things that match, you can put something else near it, like two other things that match or something else that doesn't match either of them. If they're in a certain order, they will actually look like you did it intentionally. But I have some old containers that probably match with lids on them. Nothing that I bought at this Goodwill matches except for that bundled white thing. So it may not work for, let's just say this closet's not going to look as pretty as the ones you see online, but it will be as organized as the ones you see online. These shelves turned out to be a little bit more confusing than I expected. Here I am pondering them, trying to figure out where to put, like what to put where. We don't have a whole lot of concise categories of things. There's like stuff that's mine, stuff that's my hobbies, stuff that's Scott's hobbies, and holiday decorations, and everything else is kind of like a one-off. Like a box that I keep computer CD-ROMs in from 10 years ago that I don't want to get rid of because I don't have like a regular place to put it on my desk. There I'm trying to figure out what will fit in some of the spare containers that I had for other things in our other condo.
then the things that I wanted to keep nearby, some of them don't even really, like, they don't all really fit quite perfectly well on the shelves. Like, there's too much empty space for some of these things. I wanted to put all the ornaments at the top along with that inflatable mattress that we bought just to move here. So I ended up not being able to do that because there's just not enough space. And I have all those little white bins with the lids on it have my computer stuff, and then one of them is actually empty. Quick plug for my Etsy shop, One World Plush. I make endangered animals out of secondhand fleece and polyfill, and I donate 50% of the profits to the World Wildlife Fund every quarter. So if you're interested in checking that out and following me, I also sell patterns. If you're a sewer like I am and you want to make your own animals, these are all available in PDF pattern form as well. And you can go to etsy.com/shop/oneworldplush.
I think I'm going to try putting my Christmas ornaments in yet another container. I found one that... No, this is the one that they came from. This one's slightly bigger, so I'm going to see if this works. It may not because it tapers down. It's not like straight square.
So I'd love to hear from you regarding your favorite Christmas ornaments if you celebrate Christmas. My mom gave us our ornaments, our personalized ornaments, from our childhood tree when we left our home. And my favorite one is a teddy bear with a Santa hat on it, and he's got a sash with my birth year on it. I was born shortly before Christmas, so my birth year is my first Christmas as well. And I think that one's just my favorite because I've seen it the longest, but it's awesome anyway. So tell me in the comments, what is your favorite Christmas ornament that you've had?
I have so much to say.
Okay, so sometimes you just can't buy dividers for your drawers, and I made this with some cardboard, and it did a decent job of separating my costumes into 3 sections. Okay, we're pretty much done, and we have a lot of empty space, and there's still stuff, like, I don't know what to do with it, but it's mostly done. I don't know what's going to happen with our shoes. I think they're going to go up here, probably in some kind of double stacking situation. I have to count our shoes, exclude the boots, because every time I look for shoe storage that includes the boot height to accommodate for that, I either find nothing, like people don't care where their boots go, or I find really expensive stuff. So let me see if there's anything Scott needs to put in here before I stop. So Scott came in and made a couple changes that I did not record. He added this bracket, which came from a shelf that we had in our old place. We didn't need as many brackets on it anymore because I'm putting less stuff on the shelf. That's the shelf above the ferret cage. He thought that his shelf looked a little weak or felt a little weak, so he added that, and he says it's better. This is our situation with the shoes right now. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to either get a real shoe thing or an extra shelf. That wire shelf is either Sterilite or it came from the Container Store. I don't recall. And the thing that bothers me is I got rid of one. Like, I think I had 3 at one point when I was in college, and then now I just have 1 because I got rid of some along the way. And I don't know. So these things are part of my sewing stuff. They usually go on top of the dresser, but there's no space on top of the dresser. So they go here. They fit very nicely. This is yoga stuff, dance stuff, American Girl stuff. These storage things I've had for a long time and used to have them in the bathroom, but it's actually too wide to fit in our linen closet. Those light bulbs in the basket up there, we changed all the light bulbs in this place. I don't know why yellow lights are so popular, but if you want a real white, bright home, switch to daylight LEDs. You will not be sorry. That is our air mattress, Christmas decorations, Mardi Gras decorations. We have polyfill for sewing. I put some packaging stuff. Oh no, that's actually a stuffed animal that sheds. Stuffed animals for my Etsy shop, One World Plush. Packing materials. I'm going to probably get a bigger container for this so I can store more packing materials. These are some of Scott's hobbies. We have our laundry basket here, some sewing stuff back there, my yoga mat. And then you may have noticed that I did not organize my clothes by color. That's because I wear them in the order in which they are in the closet. So my stuff starts here. This is a blazer I usually wear to work when I work in person, which is not this year. Work pants. These are all work clothes too. And then winter clothes. And they're all organized by varying colors so that I can grab one from the front, which is here, and then just keep grabbing it, put it behind, between the shirt and the skirts here, which divide the seasons. When I'm finished wearing it, it's still clean. And then there's my summer stuff, which I'll probably have to start wearing soon. Also organized by varying colors, because I don't think, for me, organizing by color works for this sort of thing, because I would just grab whatever's next in line, and then I would wear all my pink stuff one day. Well, right now my wardrobe mostly consists of silver, teal, and purple, and then neutral, so I would be wearing there's actually 3 gray stuff in a row here. So I'm going to take this and put it here. Now that's better. So that's the closet. Oh, there's also, this I've had for a while from the Container Store, a purse rack that I use for hats and all my bags. We thought about putting a shoe rack here, but none of the shoe racks we found that go over the door fit boots. So, I mean, we could still do that and just have our boots on this shelf if we needed to. But we'll probably do this. And this actually is not even all of our shoes. We have 3 pairs by the front door. So I'm not super happy that this is our shoe situation, because we need more here. And the boots might be too tall for us to be able to use this matching container thing, shelf riser. That's it. I hope you liked watching me organize my closet. It was kind of stressful for me, and the stuff doesn't match. I mean, it doesn't have to match for it to be organized and function well and actually also look good, because you remember the beginning, it was just a mess and we were just throwing things anywhere because that's kind of how we just wanted to do it, I guess. It was easier than taking time out of the day to organize the whole thing. But now you've seen that that's actually not true, and you should take time out of your day to organize even a section of your closet. So thank you so much, and I will see you again soon.